Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's planned on being here tonight. This is Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. I don't see anybody here yet, but
Let's see if I can find you.
I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in.
Yeah, you're live.
Huh?
You're on.
There's someone coming in. Good evening. This is Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. Glad to have everybody. I hope everybody gets here to see us.
Tell them if they watch on replay, comment #replay.
Thanks. If you missed us, catch us on replay. It's #replay.
Yeah, just comment #replay so we know you were here.
#replay. Yeah, comment #replay for us if you will. Let us know that you did get to watch. There's everybody coming in. Glad to see everybody. I have my beautiful assistant sitting here with me again tonight, Miss Lindy. Tonight we're going to cook an old family recipe from Lindy's side of the family. It's Aunt Frances spaghetti. We're also going to be cooking a cinnamon apple cake for dessert. That's what we're going to start with tonight. It takes a little while for it to cook, so we'll start with that, and then we'll go back and pick up on the spaghetti.
Can you see any of the names to say hello to?
Let me look and see who all is here. I'm trying to catch everybody. Kathy Fuller, hey Linda. There's Phyllis Wagner, and Penny Williams is here. Hey Penny, glad to have you. Sue Pauley is here. I'll try to catch some of the names here.
The comments at least.
Linda Flynn. Is it? I think it's Flynn.
That's Mary Flynn.
Mary Flynn, excuse me. And Laurie Snyder. Thank you for the sprinkling. Thank you very much. Thank you for the hearts. I can't understand you.
The director over here is trying to...
My director is trying to give me information, but... Oh, okay. I got you. Hang on just a second.
We had some things out of place over there. I set up for him, so...
Lindy had some stuff out of place here, so I just wanted to get that moved. Hey, Maureen and Kathy and Susan. Linda Wiseman is here.
There's Amanda from Amanda May.
Amanda's here. Thanks for joining us, Amanda.
You've got to catch Amanda tonight at 7 because she is going to be decorating our screen porch doors.
Yeah, she's going to kind of showcase our little screen porch doors for us tonight. We sent out about 50-something orders again today. Trying to get caught up on those. We're making good time on those. A lot of people should be seeing those. Check your email to see if you got something going out in the mail today. Hey Amanda, thank you. I see that. Let's get started here. We're going to start tonight with the dessert. It is a cinnamon apple cake, and we're going to start by, first of all, preheat the oven 350 degrees. We're going to use a round metal pie pan, and we're going to spray that with some Baker's Joy real good. Hang on, I'm going to do that over the sink because I usually make a mess of that.
Rita, we're getting close. We're not completely caught up, but we should be by the weekend.
All right, we got that covered. And we're going to take
Let me ask Brenda this. Brenda says she got her big one, but she's still waiting for the small one. Did they not? They weren't ordered together, Brenda?
They weren't together? Were they ordered separately? That would be an important thing.
Yeah, I need to know that, Brenda. Let us know. Terry, oh my goodness, thank you for the stars.
All right, I don't know if you can see it. Well, let me move this way. You can see it. I've got my big old KitchenAid mixer set up over here.
See, I told y'all we had one.
We had one, yeah.
Penny,
We're going to
what
use.
were you talking about?
We're going to use a whole stick of butter and put that in there. And to that, we're going to add a half a cup of sugar, white sugar, regular white sugar. And we're also going to add a half a cup of dark brown sugar. Put that in there. And we're going to mix that together real good until it gets kind of fluffy.
This dessert will be a good fall dessert for, it would be a dessert or a breakfast, good with coffee. My stepdad really loves anything apple, and so I thought he would really like this.
Did you find out, what did she say about her
They
orders?
were ordered separately.
They were ordered separately. We'll have to check on that because it's probably went out today.
Yeah, they ain't gone up today. I think we caught up on the small ones.
All right, that is getting about where I want to. We're going to add 2 eggs, but we're going to add the eggs one at a time.
Oh, Cindy, thank you for those stars. Terry, his cooking schedule is wonky right now because we never know when he's going to be going to the cabin for hunting season. So watch our page. It'll either be Thursday or Friday at 5. Oh, thank you, Kenny.
Bow season starts next weekend, so I'll probably be Thursday nights at 5 o'clock. All right, that's 1 egg in there. I'm going to put 1 more egg in there. And let that mix.
Yeah, no eggshells, right, Teresa?
Now we need a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is not open because it's brand new and fresh, and I don't have fingernails to
Here,
open
let
it.
me open it for you.
Wait a minute, I might be about ready to spill this all over the floor. Y'all watch out.
There's always spills. And he almost cut the end of his thumb off the other day making in the shop. He was working so hard.
All right, that was a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla.
I do too, Rhea.
We're going to add 1.5 cups of powder, and we're going to do that a little bit at a time.
All-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour. And it really is just making a cake mix. Can you see that?
Don't think so.
I'm just adding a little bit at a time until it makes a cake batter.
Yeah, Penny, there's butter and sugar, brown sugar and white sugar. Yeah, it's just 1 cake pan, Michelle. Thank you, Judy, for the stars.
All right, we're going to let that mix a little bit. We're going to add, this is just 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That's in. And we're going to add cinnamon. Let's see, that says a teaspoon of cinnamon. Pardon me for turning my back to you, but it's all the room I have.
Yeah, I'm watching for any questions y'all might have. A gentleman told me the other day I need to stop talking while he's cooking.
All right, we're going to add a little bit of salt to this too. It says a 1/4 teaspoon, just a little bit of salt.
Tarita, we don't, you sweet thing. She said, how do you two stay so thin and in shape?
You can't see it I'm behind my apron. Which, by the way, once again, thank you for my apron.
I haven't seen Betty here, but I know Cindy's here.
All right, that's, I think, pretty well mixed. We're gonna put in some pecans. It's a half a cup of pecans. Where's my half a cup?
Yes, I've got them ready to post tonight, Susan. I sure do.
And I'm using pecan pieces.
Lynn wants to know if you have eggs to drop today.
If I have eggs to drop,
Yeah, you know the last one, there was
Oh.
an egg spillage situation. He managed to get through it tonight, Lynn. There were eggs, but he didn't drop them tonight.
oh what? Pecans are in. Let me put a clip on these pecans. If I have one here.
Don't you love a stand mixer?
So they don't get away. And then we're going to add Granny apples.
Granny Smith apples.
Granny Smith apples, and how many is that? That's a cup and a half of Granny Smith apples chopped.
But don't you do you add them to the mixer or don't you stir them?
It says to stir in.
Stir it.
So we're going to put that.
Just stir it.
We're going to put this. Yeah. All right. This is good here. So
Ooh, that looks delicious.
that's going to make a mess, ain't it? That's going to be so good.
Oh, don't tell me that, Teresa. Did some shell go in there? Did you get the shell out or did you leave that shell in there for protein?
Did they see that?
They saw that. I did not, but they just ratted you out.
I got the shell out.
He is making a cinnamon apple cake and he's making my Aunt Frances spaghetti. He used a cup and a half of apples. I am going to post these recipes just as soon as he's done here tonight.
All right, I'm just going to fold in the apples into this big old bowl.
A lot of them saw you. He says he got it out.
I got the eggshells out, y'all. Yeah, y'all don't miss anything, do you?
Yeah, this one I'm planning on having a little bit for with my coffee in the morning. And I know my stepdad's gonna love this.
Yeah, he will love this.
I used to make a fresh apple cake. Oh, so good. That he loved. I need to make that for y'all one day.
All right, that is ready to go into the
And your pecans?
pecans are already in there.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to put that into our pan.
Well, I used to be the cook around here. I really did. Oh, really, Michelle? My Aunt Frances was my great aunt. She was my grandmother's sister. And boy, those two ladies could cook. And when she made this spaghetti, I mean, she made it for the whole extended family. She'd bring big old batches of it over, and we just loved it. It's a little bit different.
Yep, it's not going to be your usual spaghetti, and I think you'll enjoy it just because it is a little different.
It'll be great for the fall. Trudy said, I'm surprised Mr. T will cook for us with all the nasty comments. He loves y'all.
You know what?
He can take it.
As much fun as I'm having. All right, I'm going to turn this over where you can see it just a little bit better here.
Yeah, Lori. Oh, I mean, I love that mixer. Especially if you bake a lot, you know, it'll save you.
All right, I'm just going to kind of spread this around, smooth it out. It makes a little cake.
No, it's not, Tarita. It's got sugar in it.
It's not sugar-free.
Yeah, nobody's been nasty, Susan. You're right. Y'all are sweet.
Nobody's been nasty at all.
No, Stacy, he's gonna do the spaghetti making while this apple cake is in the oven.
Well, she thinks she missed it?
Yeah, she's afraid she missed the spaghetti making.
Nope, nope. Since this has to cook so long, this spaghetti doesn't take very long to cook at all. Which, ow.
Uh-oh.
I'm all right.
Oh, Susan, you'd be surprised. I've had some comments lately. People are funny. They're not sweet tater bugs though. I promise you that. None of them are that way.
All right. So we just got that in a cake pan. We're gonna pop this in the oven. It does need to cook at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna get this going.
Well, that sounds so good, Michelle. I love apple pie. I love apple anything. Hey, Rula.
This says cut into slices and serve with ice cream or for breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am going to have mine with coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got that going. Let's go to the spaghetti. And as you know, spaghetti usually is just ground beef, ground chuck, burger, deer burger, whatever. Tonight, surprisingly, I'm going to cook with ground beef. Because I forgot to thaw some. I might get some next weekend. All right, so I'm gonna I've got a big pot here. I'm gonna get enough water in to do some noodles. Got a very large pot here that we're gonna cook everything in. So I'm gonna heat this guy up.
Oh, Wanda, are you
A
getting
little bit of oil.
the 2 single shots or just the 1 dose? Jane, that's basically what I told the lady. I mean, she hit me on the wrong day. One of them, I usually let him go, but one of them hit me on the wrong day. She did end up apologizing, so I'll give her that. And I accepted it, but you got to think before you just go saying ugly things just because you're behind a keyboard.
Yeah. All right, so we're putting 2 pounds of ground beef, ground chuck, ground turkey, whatever you want to use. And we're gonna just cook that in this big pot. We'll end up just cooking everything right here in this.
I will do it, Penny.
But what we're gonna do is just brown this right here in this pot. All right, that's going. Let me wash my hands.
Oh, I thought you had gotten a single shot today. Okay, yeah. She was not, one of my people. It was on the video where I was doing my hair, so it brings in a lot of people that say ugly things. And Cecile, he forgot to set the deer out to thaw, so we're having ground beef tonight.
The rare ground beef night.
Yeah.
All right, well this is going to start browning. We're going to add some salt with our fancy salt grinder and some black pepper.
Oh, Jennifer, you're so sweet. Yeah, it's 2 medium Granny Smith.
Lots of black pepper. I love the black pepper.
Yeah, Betty, that's true. And, I'm sorry if she did, but it's not okay to take it out on other people.
All right, to that we are going to add a tablespoon of chili pepper.
Chili powder.
Chili powder, I'm sorry. Not chili pepper,
No,
huh?
I was gonna say that'll gotta mess you up. And now I will say that in my Aunt Frances recipe, it was so funny because when she wrote it out for the family cookbook, she said this recipe was for two. This makes a mountain of spaghetti, and
Yes, it does.
she had 2 tablespoons of chili powder in hers. I did cut it back to 1.
Yeah, because we like warm, but we don't like dangerous.
Jennifer, I'll get you the link. They're in our Amazon favorites list. Let me get that link for you.
So we just have 2 pounds of ground beef, a tablespoon of chili powder, salt and pepper. Right now, I'm going to add some onions to it. I've got some dried onions I'm going to add tonight.
Yeah, we forgot the onion too. I didn't. So we're gonna use dried.
You don't have to tell all of our secrets.
Telling, we're real people here. This is real cooking.
We are going to add a tablespoon of dried
Okay, let's see. Let me put that in there. You can find those salt and pepper shakers right there in that link I just commented. Those are all of our favorite things that we've tried over the years and we love. So there were a lot of things people were asking where we got it, so I just compiled them all into an Amazon list. Yeah, Betty says you better tell her we'll see you. I know, Teresa. If I turn on a video that's not, my thing or whatever, I just turn it off. Or if I don't like a part of it, I fast forward, whatever. I don't ever think to write a nasty comment or.
I've got water boiling right underneath you here, and I'm going to add a little salt to that. And a little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick together. Just a dab of oil so that it doesn't stick together.
I agree, Rhea. I do too.
And then the spaghetti noodles I'm going to break into 3 pieces.
I agree, Michelle. They are. Laura's here from Jackson, Tennessee, and saying hello to Mr. Taterbug.
Who's that?
Laura from Jackson, Tennessee.
Laura, thank you. Glad to have you here.
Sydney said, "Are you trying to cook us with water boiling underneath us?"
You don't know, do you? I think that's... I'm going to add a little bit more because I don't think that's...
Yeah, with 2 pounds of ground beef, you're going to have more noodles.
Yeah.
You are in the right place, Laura. Yeah, Pat smelled the apple cake and she showed up.
Who?
Pat. That's what she said. She said, "Hi all from Illinois, smelled the apple cake."
Oh, glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right. Our ground beef is browning here.
Hi, Deborah from Vermont. We're up to 125 people.
Really glad to have you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, don't pass that up, Michelle. That sounds yummy. Lynn, she listened to this. She said, "I think Mr. Taterbugging could sell ice to the Eskimos. Love his sweet voice."
Oh, now.
That's sweet.
Y'all just stop that.
Well, there's another. John is saying, "How do y'all stay so skinny eating all this good food?" We don't. I've got to lose some weight.
All right, we're just going to let that continue to brown. Our noodles are cooking here. We're going to cook those 8 or 10 minutes till they're good and soft. Let that everything come together there. Our our apple cake is cooking.
Oh yeah, Carol, we love Italian too. We love you too, Niecy.
For those of you that have ordered our screen doors and other items from our store, we did ship out 50-something pieces today. There were actually, I think there were 12 large doors that went out. A whole bunch of very small ones. So like we said earlier, if you've ordered one, check your email. You should get a notice that it's on the way to you. If yours was put in the mail today, there's more going out tomorrow.
And again, be sure to watch. I'm dying to see how Amanda finishes hers out tonight live at 7. Y'all go to her page, Amanda Made.
Lindy tells me that Amanda is the miniature queen.
Oh,
She is really great with that. Is Amanda still with us here?
I have never. Everything she ever does, I absolutely love, and that's the truth. Huge fan.
Huge fan. Yeah, she's a very sweet lady, and we always try to watch her. Ground beef is coming together here pretty good. We've got 33 minutes left on our cake. I know y'all want to see that. And I don't have one pre-made, so y'all got to stick with us here tonight. See this.
Oh, Penny, and the one she did the other night with the little Adirondack chair inside. There she is. She's prepping and listening. Okay. Yeah, she did that cute little fire in the fall scene. Oh, my word.
Yeah.
I know that. Amanda, if you're, I know you're working too, but could you drop your link, please? Oh, there. Okay, Betty already did it. And there goes Ellen. Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you for doing that.
I know, Rita. I just want to crawl inside that jar and sit in there and have a cup of coffee. Cindy, they were just dropping her link above. Scroll up and be sure to follow her.
Yeah, check for that.
I agree, Sarah. I just love all the crafters in the community, and you sweet tater bugs are.
Excuse me a minute, I'm gonna wash my hands again.
Yeah, y'all. Everything y'all post in the group is always so pretty. You weren't hungry until you started watching Mr. Tater Bug.
What?
She wasn't even hungry until she started watching you cook, and now she's hungry, she said.
Well, the spaghetti doesn't take but just a few minutes to do if you've got all the ingredients there.
Welcome, Jennifer. We are making my Aunt Frances spaghetti. It's a family recipe on my side, and he has a cinnamon apple cake in the oven right now. You have to go back and watch on replay to catch that.
That's it. Yeah.
It's cleaner than your house. Oh, man. Oh, you should see mine right now. It looks like the whole business blew up in our whole house.
All right, the ground beef is almost browned. I'm going to drain it a little bit. I'd say don't drain it too much.
Yeah. Aunt Frances, the key to part of this, and y'all, it's an old Southern, this is not, 2021 times. She left a lot of the grease in there. It really helps with the flavor with that chili powder. Oh, Niecy, that's so sweet. Yeah. I talked to Lee today. Lee's going to be on tonight at 7:30. It's a busy crafting night. Southern Vintage Live is tonight at 7.
Hey, I'm crafting.
He's crafting food.
All right, ground beef is browned and onion powder. The onions are in there. The chili powder is in there. Salt and pepper. Now we're going to open and add a can of chili hot beans.
Yeah. Well, you got the big can, but it won't hurt it. Show them that can so they know what you're...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's just, oops. I have to learn this camera. There it goes. I just got chili beans, big old can of it. I'm gonna open that up. I'm gonna put that whole can in there.
Yeah, we have not had this in a long time, and he actually chose to make it. I used to make it a lot. The boys loved it. And I usually bought the smaller can, but I'm sure it's going to be great. I've never seen them like that. It usually says chili hot beans. Hey, Lindy Milligan.
Okay, we're just gonna put that whole can in there. Pete, leave that alone. That's not for you. No.
Oh, okay.
I dropped a part of the
can opener.
yeah, the knife on the can opener. I was gonna take it out and wash it, but it got away from me.
Hi, Audrey. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Cecile, that's what makes this different is the chili powder and the chili beans. And it gives it, it's a whole kind of chili spaghetti type thing. And I grew up on it. And it was always made by my Aunt Frances. And yeah, Rhea, I know I have so many cans saved though. I'm afraid he can throw a couple away now. Hi, Gail.
All right, we got our chili beans. We're mixing that in there. The noodles are just about ready to go. Those are all in there.
I should have heard my mama when he called a few minutes ago to tell her he was making them Aunt Frances spaghetti. She was excited. She hadn't had that in a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
look how strong.
All right, we will be adding a jar of Ragu traditional pasta sauce.
Now, he usually uses Prego, but this is my Aunt Frances, and she used Ragu.
She calls for Ragu, so that's what we're gonna do.
You've gone over 150.
Well, thank you. All right, our noodles are ready to drain. I'm gonna drain those right quick. Y'all bear with me while I'm off camera just a second. Get these.
They're watching the sauce sizzle. How about that?
You're watching what?
The sauce sizzle.
Oh. All right, noodles are in.
Yeah, you're not far away, Norma.
A whole quart of Prego.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, Ragu.
Ragu. Yeah, don't leave all that in that jar. We're gonna clean that jar off. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get all that. I need to turn this down. I got it a little bit hot.
That's right, Laura. That's what I do too, Rita. Yeah. Ooh, Darlene's hungry.
This is making me hungry. This is looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pete says he's hungry too. No, he just ate, but he's still hungry. All right. That's kind of mixed. I'm going to get the rest of this sauce out of this jar.
You got a small spatula in that drawer?
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I got a spoon here. It's going to do the trick.
Cecile said that looks good enough to eat.
This is good for what ails you right here.
Oh, Kenny, and that meatloaf's got to cook. Long time. Yeah, try it, Debbie. It's really good. Chrissy, what did you say? What did I miss? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch all the comments. Oh yeah, cook you some spaghetti, Laura.
Nothing like a big old pot of spaghetti.
Yeah,
This serves two.
that's what Aunt Frances said.
Really? Can you see this? Can you
Y'all
look?
see how
Look.
much spaghetti that makes?
That serves two. No, it doesn't. That serves a family.
We all
Plus.
got a kick out of her, and it serves two.
Oops. Hello, back in the picture. All right, this is just about ready to try. I'm gonna put a little bit out on.
Exactly, Penny. This is gonna feed the next door neighbors and all of us, and we'll get a couple of extra meals out of it too, I'm sure.
Yep.
And it's just as good heated up. I mean, reheated the next day. Wow, Judy. Maybe that's what she meant, Amanda. Maybe she meant two families because
I
she
think you're right.
she cooked for the entire huge family every time she made spaghetti.
All right, I went too fast because our cake's not ready for another 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Why don't you whip up a loaf of homemade bread?
Oh, me. All right, let's just spoon a little bit of this out so that you can see it's got lots of beans in it. We'll let that cool for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna let Miss Lindy try a little bit of it and see if it's worth eating.
You're not gonna taste it on camera?
Here you are, my love. No, you try it first. Make sure that it's not poison, and then
and then
I'll try a little bit.
Well, me, it's hot.
I expect it is.
Oh, really, Nancy? She said in Oklahoma we call this spaghetti red.
Spaghetti red. That should be a good bite
That's
right there.
good. Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Ooh, darn.
Who darn food right there. Comfort food. Comfort food.
We have leftover cornbread in the refrigerator from the other night.
Yep.
That might be good with that.
Probably would be.
Yes, Missy, I'll post these recipes as soon as we get off here live.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, ooh darn.
I think it could use a little bit more chili powder, actually. That's a big old pot. Add a little bit more chili powder to that.
All right, we can do that. We're gonna spice this up a little bit.
I like spicy. Let that simmer while. Ooh, I smell the cake now.
Yeah, the cake's coming along pretty good. Just not fast enough.
It would, Jenny. That's right.
All right, let's see.
How's it looking in there? Ooh. So while he's waiting for that to finish up, y'all have any questions or anything y'all want to talk about?
Yeah, we got a little more time span here than I thought we would have. I was hoping to show that to you. Thank you for the hearts. Who's sending all those hearts?
Look at all those hearts.
Thank you, girls.
Doesn't it, Missy? That sounds good. We forgot to get. We were so busy packing and shipping today. There were a few things we forgot. We were gonna do some garlic bread with this.
We actually were. We were going to do some garlic bread, but
He had to do the run to the post office at 4, so.
I had to go to the post office, to UPS, run to the grocery store, and get all this together for you.
Who does Mr. T go? What's that, Darlene? Can you freeze this?
What now?
I don't know if you can, Michelle. I'm not sure. We never had it. We had such a big family. When I was growing up, me and Mom and Dad lived with my grandmother and my great uncle, and so there were never many leftovers.
Yeah, I think that any spaghetti can usually be frozen. I mean, it's not going to keep forever in the freezer, but you certainly could freeze it for a few days, yes.
Betty wants to know, do you plan to hunt this weekend, or will it be too warm?
Not this weekend. We are working on deer stands, getting those all ready. Bow season opens next Saturday. Primitive weapons. That's what we'll be doing next weekend.
Okay. Rita wants to know, where or who did Mr. Taterbug learn to cook from?
I don't know. Really, I just kind of started doing that myself. And you can ask Lindy. I always had to ask her, what do you put in this, and why do you put this in there, and how much to put in there.
But I'm a recipe follower, and he is a risk taker. He loves to make it his own.
I like to
and
make
so
up stuff. Yeah.
When he retired, he took over all the cooking because he loves it so much. Tammy says Mr. Taterbug is very handsome.
Oh.
Y'all gonna make him blush again. Chicken spaghetti is delicious. I used to make a recipe called cicchetti.
Cicchetti,
Oh,
yep.
I love it so much. Darlene wants to know, who does Mr. T go hunting with?
I hunt with my brothers. I have 2 brothers that I go hunting with, and 1 nephew. But the 4 of us usually hunt every weekend that deer season is open. My younger brother has some property over in Tennessee near Jackson, Tennessee, and that's where we'll be this weekend.
All right, questions are coming in. Let's see here.
Questions are?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's rounding pretty
Oh,
good.
and Cindy said that blueberry lemon cake recipe you shared is one of our favorites now. My husband loves it, and everyone that tries it loves it.
That's a very good recipe.
Oh, it's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
And
that-
Michelle has added the apples to her Walmart list for tomorrow to make this cake this weekend.
Granny Smith.
And Betty wants to know, do you use a regular bow or a crossbow?
I use a crossbow myself. See, as you get older, hard to pull that bow back, so we let the crossbow do the work. Plus, it gives me a little more range too. I don't have to get them quite as close. You know, it said 40 to 45 minutes,
Well, you check it and make sure that.
and I'm thinking in 2 minutes it's going to be ready. 2-3 minutes, it's going to be ready to pull out of there.
Well, that sounds good.
I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more.
Yeah, I did the cooking for, gosh, let's see. We've been married 36 years, and he retired.
A year and a half ago, she did all the cooking.
Yeah, but he did the grilling. He did do all the grilling.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't, Rita, because he forgot to set it out and thaw it, so we did get some ground beef. And they didn't have ground chuck, he said.
There was no ground chuck at the grocery store
is
today,
lacking.
so I'm not used to buying it there, so
Yeah.
I was surprised to see that it wasn't there. But I asked, and he said they didn't have any in right now.
Okay, Rita wants to know, what's the largest buck that you've ever gotten?
Oh, the largest one was a 16 point from Kentucky.
It's in our house.
Yeah, it's hanging right on the wall, right over there.
Every man that walks in this house, his jaw drops to the ground.
Yeah. There's a big 16 point there. There's a big 11 point hanging right next to it. Got several in the other room in there. But we're going to put some more fresh meat in the freezer because we have used a lot of it this year.
Yeah,
We have
love
cooked
it.
solely, when it came to meat, pretty much solely with
Mm-hmm.
deer meat,
Well, and you went on your hog hunt, so we had pork too.
and had wild hog. That was really good. Went to Texas for that. I don't know. I'm going to check that
Check it.
because that looks done. I can stick a toothpick in it and see if it's done.
Rita, I'll get a picture of it for you and
No.
post it.
No, not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. Another couple of minutes. I can see it's still a little jiggly in the middle.
No, that was not with a bow. What'd you use to get your 16 point?
Oh, I used a rifle. That one I took with a rifle.
Okay, yeah, they're all wanting to see the deer, so I'll post a picture of it when we get off of here.
We got a couple of minutes.
Oh, just don't give me in it, because
Okay.
I don't.
If y'all will bear
I
with
haven't
me,
gotten-
I'm going to take you.
Not in a couple of days, so I am
I'm going to take you to see the deer.
I didn't even think to do that.
There we go.
Will we turn the light on for you?
No, that's pretty well lit.
Okay, good.
The one, this is an 11 point, and that is my big 16 point there. And I can kind of get around here where get a little better picture of them. There we go. They're pretty deer.
Well, there go all the hearts. Yeah, he does, Michelle. She wanted to know if you muzzle load hunt.
I do. That's coming up. That'll be in a couple of weeks. All right, I'm going to try to get you back on the stand here.
Patricia wants to know, do you grind all the deer meat or do you dress out roast steaks, etc.?
Usually we grind all the meat into either just ground burger or sausage, mainly sausage. We did get some, this year we got some deer steaks and we got a couple of deer roast.
Oh, the tenderloins. Oh, they're so good. My favorite are tenderloins. They are, I used to love
Tricia
them.
must not be watching you.
Did she text me?
Yeah. Her friend,
I'm
Rita
okay.
Burmeister. Hey, guess what's coming to you? I see your name pop up there, Rita. Your little screen door is coming.
Oh, we love all the pieces of the deer.
Yeah, especially the tenderloin.
Oh, Jennifer, it's so good.
But the sausage is really great for breakfast. We use it in spaghetti. We use it in.
It would be great in this spaghetti.
The deer sausage would be great in this spaghetti here. It really would be. It's still a little jiggly, so.
Still a little jiggly. Okay.
I'm sorry to bore you with this. I was hoping I would kind of time that about right. This all went together a whole lot quicker than I thought it would. Here. Oh. Come here.
There you go. There's.
This is my buddy right here.
We don't, Rita. We haven't had to.
Down you go.
She asked if we soak the deer meat before cooking.
If what?
If we soak the deer meat before cooking.
No.
I never have. Yeah.
I don't, and if the deer meat is clean, and I think I mentioned one time before on another one of the videos, if you use this deer meat, the sausage and the burger is all processed, so you don't have to worry with it. But steaks and roast, if you will wash it real good and get the blood out of it, you'll get that wild taste out of it. A lot of people do soak steaks or roast in, and sometimes in milk, sometimes in 7-Up, sometimes in orange juice. I think that takes the flavor away from it. But
Carrie, I'll catch this message. Be sure to watch Amanda Made tonight at 7. She will have both of the screen doors, and I'm sure she's going to make them so cute. You can see them in our shop, and I have pictures of them all finished up. Lee and I did them together. Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. A couple of weeks ago on a Sunday. It's still on our page, but they just look like little screen porch doors, and you can decorate it for any season or any time of year.
if you hand me yours, I'll show it to her.
I'm gonna get both of the ones.
She's going to get the little screen doors. I'll be glad to show those to you. Well, we've got a few minutes here for those of you that are hanging with me. Thank you for hanging on here. Again, I don't mean to bore you. I'm sorry the timing is not right, but we'll show you the both of the little screen doors. And you can find these on in our shop at taterbuggin.myshopify.com.
You did it. You got it.
I got it right.
That's the tier tray size.
All right, this is the tier tray size. It's just a little screen porch door. It's got a little handle on it. It's got the hinges on it, of course. And then you can dress this up however you want to, and also change how you fix those up according to the season. And this is what we call the large door. It's 20 inches long, 20 inches tall, I should say. And yes, it's got the hinges on it. It's got the little handle on it, crossbars, and it is screened. But you can find those again in our store. And again,
I love that, Amanda. Amanda said, I doubt anyone is bored listening to your voice. With a hint of Sam Elliott. I got such a crush on Sam Elliott, so I love his voice. He can do a good Sam Elliott.
it loves you too.
I love you too.
If Betty Sargent is still with us, would you post our
No, she already did.
shop?
She's so ahead of you.
One more time. She already did it?
She already did it.
Since I showed the screen doors?
Yeah, she's
She
on
is too
it.
fast. She is too good.
I was away, so I
Oh,
missed
that's
it.
done. Cake is coming out, y'all.
He has never elk hunted, Kathy. I know that he would love that. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my. Oh, that smells good.
I'm going to let that cool for just a minute before I show it to you because it is red hot.
Uh-oh, did I come in unplugged?
Yeah. Well, I unplugged it to show.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Woo!
Try I called 911. Okay, so
There had to be something.
this
You had
is
not
this is
spilled-
live TV. We've said this before.
Oh, you had not spilled anything? Nothing?
I was
There
going.
were
It was
no
everything was
fires?
going real well.
No fires. You
But
had to...
Bartlett called back. Okay, I'm going to show you the cake one more time without Bartlett calling me here.
We almost had the police show up.
Yeah. All right. So there we are.
Oh.
We have a breakfast cake for in the morning, apple and cinnamon. We have a
I can't get over that.
bowl full of spaghetti.
Wouldn't that have been funny if the police came busted on our
No, that wouldn't be funny.
We're just having this happy little cooking show.
I would ask them to step into the camera here, tell everybody everything's okay.
Oh, we could give them some spaghetti.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, man.
So much for.
Carol, we are just outside of Memphis in a suburb called Bartlett, Tennessee.
All right, I'm gonna go.
It's time for you to go. Say goodnight.
Time for me to go. Say goodnight, Grace.
Yeah, y'all don't forget. There's lots of viewing pleasure tonight. Amanda made at 7. Lee from the Turquoise Valentine is at 7:30. If you want to do some multitasking and on another device, watch Southern Vintage Live. They do ship. So.
That's right. Southern Vintage is on tonight.
Yeah, they're on at 7. So there's all kinds of good things to keep you busy tonight.
Thanks for watching us. Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. Lindy will be live again Sunday at 4 o'clock. Is that right?
Move that off that burner. I think I smell it. I think it's still hot.
Still cooking?
And I'm afraid.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'll-
very much. We're gonna get out of here before we burn something down. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you again next week with Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin.
We love y'all, and thank you for all the wonderful orders. Y'all are amazing.
Thank you. Look at our store again. There might be something else. Thank you now. Good night.